So I'm going to show you the Calendar Clarity Chrome extension. So it's composed of these four different parts. Visibility, where you can control the visibility of different types of events. For example, here, if I don't want to have my own events that are marked for whatever I want to do as placeholder, um, change their visibility so I can notice the team events or events where I'm meeting other people. There's the external calendars, declined, and tentative events too. Tickable tasks is a way to treat your own uh, events as tasks. Um, and the showing details on hover shows when you hover over something, it shows the label for that item. And there's more features there that requires enabling integration with the Google Calendar API, which we'll look into that a bit later. So focus is about the ability to focus on a specific area you're working on. And there is lots of configurations there. I'll show you what that looks like. So let's say you come in here and you begin the focus timer. It blocks the calendar. You can focus on what you're working on. It has a mode where the guide mode where you can see like a quote to inspire you or go into meditation or breathing with different forms of breathing. And then you can also put music or even a Spotify playlist. When you close it, it shows here. You can also collapse it so that it shows here. And then I'm just going to stop it right now and then get back into this. So colors is what you see here, right? When you right click, these are different colors. We have capabilities built on top of Google Colors. We tried as much as possible to add value, but reuse the new Google labels that allow you really to label anything at this point. So the one added value is the color grouping, so you can group colors together. Also, like just a little bit more of a condensed mode. If you have a lot of colors, you can still enable showing the labels. So if we show the labels here around the colors, you'll see that everything now has a label around it. I personally prefer to keep things compact as possible. So finally, I want to share the actions. So actions, this is where and we have specific access requests to the calendar. So and as I show you the different capabilities, you'll understand why the extension would need the access. So we click on enable calendar access. It shows right now, because this is not yet verified by Google, it shows this type of experience, but this should be gone as soon as that's approved. Go up to actions and we see all these different actions, right? I'm going to maybe start with 3, then another 3. This might need a refresh. Let me refresh the page. And now we see that you only see test actions here because it's a local dev build for testability. Well, I'm going to look at these different options to work with and see the power of actions. So event actions. So this one, I'm going to extend it. So extending it is a very quick way to make the event. So this one, in this case, it was extended by 30 minutes. So you'll see it grew longer by 30 minutes. You can undo the action or not, right? The next is, let's say, reschedule. So reschedule gives you like a quick way to pick a date. It's a little bit more comfortable than opening up the event and changing things. So this is going to August 5. Let's apply it. And now if we go to August 5, it moved, right? I'm going to move it back. And then there is postpone. Postpone will automatically postpone the event. It shows you where it postponed it, so August 11. So all these are configurable. You can go into the event and choose how you want the settings, and also you can enable the preview dialog, enable or disable the preview dialog. So for example, if we retry postpone here, you'll get this preview that you can disable if you wanted to take the quick action and not have to specify the settings every time. let me go and disable these and then enable other things like duplicate, split, and auto arrange. So um, when we do a split on this one, you get a preview, right? And you can also disable that, but you split the event and now you'll see it being split in two parts. Then you could also, let's say, duplicate. When you duplicate, you can choose the new color if you want, and it has some offsets on dates and stuff to make it easier to duplicate in a nicer way a little bit, right? So when you duplicate an event, it duplicates in a new place, maybe with a new color and so on. Finally, we'll do the auto arrange. This is like a really sophisticated feature. It kind of finds a spot for the event. So if I click auto arrange on this, it's gonna, you know, map out your working hours, weekends, etc., and then lets you rearrange the event, moving it to the next day. Usually, this is really good for a super packed calendar to push things out. If you're working on something, just push it out somewhere where I'm available. Is kind of the gist of it. So that sums the overall capabilities. There's more AI capabilities that I'm not exposing currently, but stay tuned, they're coming soon.